Hey everybody, good morning and welcome to the Wreath Workshop. I am Ashley Greenwood from Little Greenwoods Creations. Today we are going to talk about Christmas in July. I am hosting the July Jingle Workshop, which begins on Thursday. I'm going to show you some things that I found that I cannot wait to create with. We're going to be making these things in my July Jingle Workshop, so come on in. If you're watching right now, chances are you probably are watching the replay either on Facebook, good morning Facebook, or on my YouTube channel. So just say hi, let me know where you are watching from. I cannot wait to show you what I just got. So I went to Hobby Lobby last week and there was something there that had me in like a chokehold. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I had to go back today and get it because I think that it is going to be so stinking cute in one of the projects that we're going to be doing in my July Jingle Workshop. If you want to know more about that workshop and you are on TikTok, it is in the link. If you are on Facebook, you can just type July Jingle Workshop or July Workshop and I will get you that link. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, my friend Stacy. So here it is. I saw these on the shelf. I thought, oh, that'd be cute. That would be so cute to go into a wreath. They're not on sale now because it's Christmas stuff. I went back this morning and got it anyway. So look at her. Look how adorable she is. So this is a styrofoam snowman. She is so stinking cute. I love the texture on the bottom. I love her pinkness, her little peppermint buttons. She is precious, and I didn't just get one. I got two of them because maybe one for a wreath, maybe one for an arrangement. I don't know, but these are so cute. Now, these little girls have a big brother that is about that high. The big brother right now is $40. I'm not going to spend $40, but these two cuties, they were only 18. So I did get two. Good morning, Amy. And I'm going to be putting one of them into a wreath that we're going to be making in the workshop. So here's the other things that I've got. Here's my ideas, okay? These were stacked next to it. Now, people ask me all the time, like, how do you know what the trends are going to be for the next season, especially if you're a maker and you're selling? Go to Hobby Lobby, look in the center aisles, and see what they have that is put together. Those are going to be the trends. So I'm thinking this little cuteness, this little thing tucked up behind her, and some ornaments. I got mesh already. So this is mesh from Hobby Lobby. They've already got it out in my store. It matches this perfectly. So we're going to be creating a beautiful pink Candyland snowman wreath with some deco mesh in the July Jingle Workshop. If that sounds like something that you would love to learn how to do, please join us. We're going to have so much fun together. I've already got a lot of people in the workshop, including all of my members from Ashley's Wreath class membership. This is included in their membership. So if you're a member and you're watching, what are you waiting for? I sent you a link or an invitation on Facebook. If you have a hard time figuring that out, reach out to me, okay? Again, if you want to join us in the workshop, there is a link in the description of this Facebook video. And if you're on TikTok, it's in the link where all the links are, okay? Sam says, ooh, Sam is in the workshop. I can't wait to make with you. It's going to be so much fun. I also picked up these two because it all goes together. So let's set that aside and let's get busy with Bow Making Monday. These little precious things. I cannot wait to put this in a wreath. So adorable. Here are the Christmas ribbons that I have pulled over for us to make with for Bow Making Monday this morning. I'm going to talk with you about how I choose ribbons, what coordinates together, and we're going to make a few bows. So come on in and let's get started. I love all of the hearts especially on TikTok. Listen, my friends on TikTok, if you have a creator that you really, really enjoy watching, heart their videos because it pushes it out to other people that will enjoy watching it as well. Let me put this little tree over here. How cute would this be for a little girl's room? So cute. It's making me happy, just like that. All right, let's get started with our Bow Making Monday of the day. So first I have to say, I'm sorry I am late today. Today was the first day of school for my children. Yes, it is the middle of July. They are on a year-round schedule and they started school today. My high school senior woke up with pink eye. So not only was it their first day of school, we got to be at the pediatrician's office bright and early this morning, which was not in the plans for the day. That's why I'm a little bit late. So I apologize for that. First, let's start with, so you can see I've got a red and green theme going this morning. We also have some super cute little elves. We've got some little stockings, some little dancing stockings. So this theme is very popular during Christmas. It's more of a traditional theme. A lot of people love using just the red and green with a shot of lime. You can see there's some lime in these. So if you're thinking like, what do I make? Red and green with some lime mixed in is going to be perfect. Let's start with the stocking one. Now, this is a directional ribbon, so let's talk about it. A directional ribbon simply means that the pictures on it go one way. This is right side up. This is upside down. Now, this kind of print is a little more forgiving, okay? It's not quite as hard to work with. So let's just make a really large loopy bow. This is a great bow to go on the top of a skinny Christmas tree, on either side of your mantle at Christmas time, on the bottom of your staircase, of your newel post on your staircase. I'm going to begin by cutting on a diagonal. A lot of wreath makers choose to make dovetails. I just do a diagonal. I think it's because it's just easier for me. And we're going to make a really large bow. Now, I may go too fast for you. Don't worry. I have a free bow tutorial. If you're on TikTok, you know where the link is. If you are on Facebook, just type in Christmas bow tutorial and I will get that to you. Hello, Paula. I'm so glad you got to catch me live today. I was worried it wasn't going to happen, Paula, because my high school senior woke up with pink eye. We kind of thought it might be pink eye, but, you know, let's just wait a day and see what happens, and it got worse. Good morning, my friend Lori. What you working on today, my friend? Guys, Lori Perkins is an amazing wreath maker. Her shop is Hey Mom Creations, so you should go check her out. Give her some love. I'm going to start this Christmas bow by creating a really long tail that I've tucked up underneath the table. Good morning, my friend Tracy. Welcome. Hello, Cynthia. I'm going to do 6-inch loops on both sides. Twisting it over. The very first lesson in my workshop that starts on Thursday is going to be a bow making session. We're going to be making 3 different bows. So if you have struggled with bow making and you want to learn more, come and join us. It is a 2-day workshop hosted in a private Facebook group. And as soon as you purchase the link, as soon as you purchase the workshop, you will get an email sending you right to the Facebook page, the private Facebook page. Hey, someone on TikTok is asking what projects are in the workshop. Well, we're having 4 different live sessions. So the first session, which starts on Thursday morning, is going to be a bow making session. And we're going to sit together, excuse me, with the camera down on my hands, and I'm going to teach you how to make 3 different bows, 3 different bow recipes. The next lesson is going to be making a tree topper together. I'm super excited about that. I love making tree toppers. They are pretty fun and super simple. So I'm going to be sharing my recipe to make a Christmas tree topper. And then on Friday morning, we're going to be making a wreath with that cuteness. Lori, have you seen these, Lori? Isn't she adorable? I just found her this morning. I wasn't going to buy her because she wasn't on sale yet, but I want to make a wreath with her, and I want to teach you guys how to do it that are joining the workshop. So we're going to be doing a wreath and then a matching lantern swag as well. All of the videos are going to be saved in the private Facebook group. So you may be thinking, I can't watch that. I don't have time to do Christmas right now. That's okay. You can purchase the workshop now. It is only $10. Then go back and watch it later. For those who have purchased the workshop, I'm going to be sending out a reminder email, probably the beginning of October, just to say, hey, don't forget, you have all of these tutorials. Go get you some supplies, make you something awesome for your home. Ooh, Stacy says she's gonna go to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. Go check it out, girl. Okay, so here's what I have for my bow. Really long tails, and I've got some loops. I've got 3 on each side. Now, some wreath makers, their bow making technique is they keep them stacked up just like this until they have finished off their bow and tied it off. I don't like to do it that way. I like to spread out my loops. Lori said she was going to ask where I got them from. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. So cute. So cute. Let's spread them out. I'm keeping pressure in the middle as I do this because I don't want to undo all of the loops that I have found. Leslie is asking, how do you sign up for the July Jingle Workshop if you're in my group? Go to your Facebook page. I'm pretty sure that I sent out a link to all of those that are already in the membership. But if you still can't figure that out, please send me a message. Lori says, what? Lori, what are you talking about? I'm a little bit distracted. All right, let's talk about what I've just done. Okay. So look at these cute little elf feet. They are upside down. Here's how you fix that. All that you have to do is grab that bow at the base and completely twist it upside down. You're gonna twist it over, okay? Super easy. Super simple. So let's twist it over just like that. Now all of my elf feet are going the right way. Lori says it's not out at her Hobby Lobby yet. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm hoping Hobby Lobby's going to get this season that they don't have out yet. So we'll see. All right, so this is the first layer to this wreath. And I'm just going to use this ribbon and add another layer to it, because I really love this ribbon and I think it's super cute. Let's just go back on top, pushing it down, really compressing it in between. Good morning, Shonda. Good morning, Becca. Welcome. I'm gonna twist that loop completely over. Now, for my first layer, I did 6-inch loops. For this layer, I'm going to get a little bit smaller. Hey, Laura Lee. She's asking, where is this elf ribbon from? I would just start doing a search at all of the usual places. I would start with Craft Outlet. I don't know where it's from. You know, I'm supposed to write down the shop and the cost on all of my rolls, but I always forget to do that. So here's what you guys need to learn. You need to find the right keywords to find the ribbons or the picks or whatever that you're looking for. So if I was looking for this ribbon, I would look for elf feet. That would be a good keyword to look for. I would look for stockings, red and green stocking ribbon. So just think about what this looks like and start doing those searches in all the usual places. If you want to know all the places where I shop for ribbon and you are watching on Facebook, just drop me a comment, shop ribbon. If you're on TikTok, it's in the link, my friends. All right, here we go. Gonna get a little bit smaller. Pushing down. I always compress with my thumbs really, really, really good. Just twist it over. So I've gone from a 6-inch loop to a 5-inch loop. A lot of people usually ask, do you use wired ribbon or non-wired ribbon? All of my ribbon is wired because that's what makes the big bows. Okay. All right, so spread these out. Now I want a little button loop in the middle. So a button loop is just like a small center loop. They're typically, depending on how big your bow is, it is just a small loop in the middle, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches. It just depends on how big your bow is. And I think it just really finishes it off. But first I have upside down dancing stocking feet or dancing stockings. So I'm going to twist these around so they're going the right way. Guys, where is everyone watching from this morning? I always love seeing where everyone is in the world. I am in my home in South Carolina. I am a former kindergarten teacher turned Etsy shop owner, wreath maker, and now I am sharing my love of teaching, bow making, and wreath making with all of you. So welcome. Let me know where you're watching. Shonda's in Georgia, Arizona, New Hampshire. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Paula in Georgia as well. Paula, where is Kingsland, Georgia? Because you're close to me. Indiana, Arkansas. Good morning, Amy from Alabama. Minnesota, welcome, Connie. Linda is in West Virginia. Bennettsville, girl, I know where that is, Betty. Northern Minnesota. What's the weather like in northern Minnesota this time of year? I would love to know. Brady and Kels, she's watching from work in Georgia. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble, my friends. Let's cut this tail. Elizabeth is at work too. She is in Corpus Christi. Someone else used to live in Kingsland. Is that near Florence? Let me know. All right, so here's what we got. A whole lot of ribbon. A whole lot of loops. Thanks, Paula. About 45 minutes north of Jacksonville. Oh my goodness. All right. So Sammy says it changes every day. It was 87 on Saturday and 75 yesterday. That sounds lovely. It is hot, hot, hot. So I used to teach kindergarten, guys, and the thought of having year-round school sounds really appealing because you get so many breaks throughout the year, which is great. But starting school now in South Carolina, it's like 95 degrees outside. It is so stinking hot. And we have limits. We have like temperature limits on if children can go play. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, to have a classroom full of brand new kindergarten babies and not be able to go outside. That sounds absolutely awful. So up under here, I just put bind wire. Here's my sad little bundle of bind wire. I need to open up a new roll. I love this stuff. And then I'm going to add a zip tie next to it. Hey, Lacey, your nieces live in North Augusta. That's super close to me, my friend. They went back to school today. Yep, mine did too. I almost thought that my senior wasn't going to get to go to school on his very first day. He had to go to the pediatrician first thing this morning because he's got some sort of viral eye infection. They don't know if it's pink eye or not. They gave him some medicine and they said he could go to school. So off he goes. Hey, Barbara Kay, watching from the beach. All right, here's what the back looks like. You can see my green zip tie. You can see my green bind wire. And here's my zip tie. I'm gonna shimmy that over. There we go. Good morning, Dolores. Happy Monday. Ooh. I'm gonna let that drop to the floor because I'm done with it. I'm gonna use the flat side of my wire cutters. These are brand new and they cut like butter. It's awesome. Good morning, Claudia. I'm gonna give it a little twist on the back. Just like that. All right, so here's what the front looks like. And you can see we got lots of loops. We've got our little button loop in the middle, and we've got our tails on the bottom. This recipe can be made with, look, this is just a recipe. One thing I want you guys to know, the teacher in me wants you to know that you can take this bow recipe, the wreath recipe we're going to use to make the cute little pink snowmen. You can do all of that, change it to be your colors, you know, your style. It's just a recipe, okay? Barbara Kay, how do you join the July jingle? Now, you're in the, this is my friend Barbara that's in the membership, right, my friend Barbara? I think I'm going to have to send out an email letting you guys know how to join. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. How do I get my tails going the right way? With this ribbon, I don't really care. They look good anyway, so I don't really care about the tails on this one. I hope that makes sense. And look how cute. So we just used one ribbon and we made a really big bow. Adorable for a small Christmas tree, a pre-made wreath to go on either side of your mantle, to be tucked up into Christmas trees. So cute. So yeah, adorable. Love it. All right, let's do one more before I have to hop off. This time we are going to go, we have another elf. And I'm going to talk with you about how I'm going to pair this up. So this is our focal ribbon. We're going to pull colors and patterns out of here. So you can see we've got traditional green, we've got some lime green going on in his little feet. We have red and white stripe. Good morning, Brooke. This is what we're going to use to come up with the different ribbons to make an awesome bow together. And yes, this is directional ribbon, but look, okay, so, because it's hard to do backwards. So this little face is going the right way, but that little face is upside down. So it's not as tricky as some of our other directional ribbon, because it's going to look good no matter what, okay? It's going to look good. It's going to be okay. Good morning, Kim. Let's pair it with, let's do a swirl with the same colors. Let's break up some of this darkness because these two are really dark. I'm going to break it up with this white glitter. This is from Hobby Lobby. One of my favorite Christmas ribbons. I love this thing. And here's a smaller version. I also have this that I got from Sam's last year. I've never opened it, so let's check this out as well. So the way that I'm going to stack it is, I'm going to put this on the bottom. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe that. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to start on the bottom. And this time we're going to be making a round bow, a round funky bow. Again, if I go too fast for you, I apologize. You can always get the free bow tutorials. If you don't know how to find those, reach out to me, leave me a comment on Facebook, and I'll be happy to get that to you. I'm going to unwind a little bit. My dog is sleeping right up under me. We went out of town this weekend and we left her, and she's very sad. She wants to be right up under me. All right, here we go. Round funky bow is going to be a big one because this is big ribbon. Makes me happy. So I'll start off with our tail. I'm going to use my thumbs and push it down in between the dowels. It is really important that you compress your ribbon very hard. I'm going to take this ribbon, twist it away from me until it is completely upside down. Completely. It's very important. Let's measure out 6 inches, guys. I love an easy bow maker. Honestly, this is the only bow maker I have ever owned. My grandmother gave it to me. I had to watch some YouTube videos when I was first learning how to make wreaths to figure it out, but I went to YouTube University. I love this thing, and my grandmother would be so excited to know that I have built a business being crafty. I taught school for a really long time, and then I decided, you know what, I think I need a change. So now, here I am on a live, showing you guys how I make ribbons, how I make those. Oh my goodness, this is covered in glitter. I'm gonna have it all over me. Anybody else working on Christmas already? Some of you may already be working on Christmas and you may already be covered up in glitter, like me. Here's our first layer. Now, this is called a funky bow. That means we have our tails on one side. So this is my left-hand side, so the tails are on this side. This is also where I always begin on my left. And so instead of trying to do it backwards and start on the right and try to make my bow going from this way to that way, I just spin it around. Just spin it around. It's okay. You do what makes sense for you and what works for you. Brady and Kels, you've got Christmas going on in your shop too. Are you a wreath maker? Tell me about it, girl. All right, let's break up this color just a little bit because, like I said, these are really dark ribbons. I bought this last year. I never opened it, but I grabbed it off the shelf in my my warehouse. So this is the guest bedroom in our home. And I've totally taken it over. I painted it pink several years ago. And I was like, pink looks good, because I didn't want to have to repaint. So when I moved my workshop, my table, my glue skillet, my easel in here, I'm not going to repaint because that's a pain. Next door is the room over our garage, and that is where I have my ribbon racks, my shelves of florals. I have some in here as well. It's where I keep all the stuff, right? So this is like the workshop room. Next door is the warehouse. Lori says she's not ready for the glitter. I'm not ready either, girl. Me neither. Oh, that's really cute. Kels says she's been selling on Etsy for over a year. Good for you. That is awesome. I'm proud of you for taking that step. Someone else says she took over the guest room too. Yeah. Like, we don't have guests. We don't have guests. And if we do have guests, I'll just, put them in the children's room. Hello, Bees Flower Farm, the pink snowman. Yeah, I'm going to be making a wreath with those in my July jingle workshop. I can't wait. I had to go buy them. They're not on sale. They came from Hobby Lobby. I don't care. I bought them anyway. Where did I get the candy cane ribbon? This came from Sam's. But listen, use your keywords. Go search in all the usual places. Look for some candy cane ribbon, okay? All right, let's get started with this one. This is a 1.5 inch wired ribbon. I just do a diagonal cut because it makes me happy and it's quick and easy. This will be our second layer. Shing it down. Twisting that ribbon completely over. Every once in a while when I'm making bows like this, people will ask the question, why are you putting a skinny ribbon towards the bottom? Won't they get hidden? Why would you do that? It's just to add more texture and more color. They might get a little bit hidden, but it's gonna be okay. Wreath making does not have to be complicated or hard, okay? Hey, Tammy. Tammy says, is the candy cane ribbon this year? No, girl. I haven't seen Sam's ribbon out this year. I think this was from last year. I only got one roll last year. I was trying to be good. There is such a thing of having too much ribbon. Hard to believe, but there is such a thing. All right, I'm gonna press down in the middle with my thumb and then move these loops over to where I want them to be. So here is our second layer. Next, we're going to come in with our focal ribbon, which is this super cute elf print. Becky says, Sam's has ribbon online only now. I actually saw that. And I saw that the Halloween ribbon that they have and the fall ribbon that they have were all sold out. I wonder if they're going to have it in store. Excuse me, guys. I didn't get all my coffee in this morning. I had to take my boy to the pediatrician bright and early. I was chugging coffee as we were driving down the road, but I didn't get all of it in. Third layer of ribbon. Now this time I'm going to get a little bit smaller. I'm going to get a little bit smaller with my tails and a little bit smaller with my loops. Compress that ribbon down. Twist it over. Since this is a round bow and I'm not going to have long tails. I am not stressing over this directional ribbon. It's going to be okay. It's not going to matter if some of them are upside down and some of them are standing on their head. It's going to be all right. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Twisting that ribbon over. I keep pressure in the middle at the base of the dowels constantly. Twisting it completely over. Pushing it down, and let's cut this tail. This is such cute ribbon. Who decorates with elves? Because how fun is that? Tammy says, I think that elf ribbon has both directions. It does. It goes like, some of them are on their head and some of them are down. Some of them are right way. Okay. Third layer. Someone uses elves. They're so much fun. Now, here's my thought. So I want to do like a button loop on the top. I can either come in with this same ribbon that I've already used and do on the top. That would be super cute. But let's use this. So this is a gift trim ribbon. It came from Hobby Lobby. It is on the aisle with the gift wrap. It has wire in it. It's that super cute, very trendy, like 7/8 ribbon. It may be an inch. It says it's an inch. I love this stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Hobby Lobby is making some changes, but I really hope that they keep the things that we really love, that they make a lot of money off of. Let's turn around. Oh my goodness. She likes what people call the ugly elves. You get them at Hobby Lobby. You love them. They're not really my thing. They're kind of scary. But if you love them, go for it, girls. Yeah, this one is perfect. All right, in the middle, I'm going to do a tail. And I'm going to do about a 3-inch button loop. That's just one loop. And then I'm going to cut the tail. Just like that. Now I want you to notice how I've moved my little tails going where I want them to be. Let's grab our bind wire. So this size bow is a 12-inch round bow. I call it a funky bow because it's not super it is not symmetrical. Hello, Felicia. It's not symmetrical, so it's okay. This would be really cute in a wreath, most definitely. On top of, you know, a little Christmas tree. Tucked into a Christmas tree. Last year, I made a lot of bows for my Christmas tree. I changed my theme. I went from doing red and white Santa Clauses to a more traditional emerald green and plaid, like red and green plaid. It was so pretty. I loved it. And one of the ways that I saved money was by making some bows to go in the tree. I just tucked them up in the tree. Worked like a charm. I didn't have to buy that many things to go in our Christmas tree to have the new theme that I wanted, because you know we don't have a ton of money. We can't like totally buy everything. Hello Lex, welcome. This is my favorite zip tie. It's not too skinny, it's not too fat. I'm gonna go up under all of this bow goodness. Keeping pressure with my thumb the whole time. Right, there we go. I'm gonna pull that up. So here's what the back looks like. You can see that I've got my bind wire. I hope you can see my bind wire. It's brown. It may be a little hard to see. I have my zip tie. The zip tie is off center. I need to shimmy it over to the middle as much as I can. Yeah, Felicia, I got this cute little snowman from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to be making a wreath with them in my workshop that starts on Thursday. It's going to be so cute. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to use the little tree too. Adorable. All right, let's straighten it out. Yeah, that was a great idea to put bows in the tree. I'm going to grab the wires and use this to shimmy over that zip tie that's not in the middle. It's off center. So I'm just going to give it a little tug and move it over. Super simple. Pull the tail of the zip tie to the back. I'm going to put my thumb in the middle of the button loop. Remember, the button loop is just a shorter loop in the middle. I'm going to tighten the heck out of it. Just like that. Let's cut it with the flat side of our wire cutter. Give it a little twist. Oh, goodness, my nose is itching. Must be the glitter. Let's fluff it up. Now everything is cinched down really, really well, so it is okay for you to give some pretty good tugs on your loops and your tails. Just like that. Ooh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness. That is a super cute wreath bow. And look how big, it's as big as my head. So today we made a round funky bow together. We also made a big loopy bow. If you want to learn how to make either one of these, first off, I want to encourage you to come and join me in the workshop that starts on Thursday. It's called July Jingle Workshop. If you're watching on Facebook, it is linked in the description of this video. Come and join us. It's a 2-day workshop with 4 complete tutorials. It's only $10, and it'll give you a peek inside of my wreath making world and how I teach. If you are on TikTok or watching this video on YouTube later, it is also going to be on YouTube. It's going to be in the description. And if you are on TikTok, it is in the link. You guys know where the link is. It's on my home page under the words that say free tutorials. So go check that out. Awesome. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. It always makes me feel so good to see people like Susan and Lori and Tammy and Christine that all come hang out with me every time I am live. So you guys have a fantastic day. Remember, come join us in the workshop. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be making with that cutie right there. I can't wait. All right, guys, I will catch you later. Make sure you hit that follow button so you'll know when I go live again. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Diane. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.